What am I up to now, you may ask yourself? I'm asking myself the same question. Is it's using gas struts that attach to this, that attaches to a half a piece of plywood, and then I'm going to put a piano hinge on here, which will allow that to pivot up. The only issue I see is if I have a piano hinge right there, is it going to make it harder to take this one up? And if so, should I do it reverse, where the stuff lifts up this way? But then no, that won't work, because then you can't access the stuff that you need to work on. And I made a sketch from his video, and I'm going to see if I can make it work, because I need to be able to access this stuff without having to take all the bedding off every single time, which is, I just don't have the space to do that. The first thing I'm going to do is put the cover back on, and I'm going to get all the bedding out of here again. And I don't even have the mattresses on board right now because I'm trying to figure out how to make this space more accessible. Best way to do that is to create more space. All right, hinge. I am notoriously bad for getting the order in which things should be done correct. I actually asked the guy who came up with this idea which order to do things in. And he said the first thing to do was to screw this part to the piece below it. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be careful and put the screws only in the middle, because I have all of those new electronic buses right here and I don't want to die. That's going to be my first thing, and I'm going to move it back so this handle becomes my lifter. Forget, I don't have this on the other side, so I have more headroom on the other side. This is the helm seat. No, because if I screw this down first, how am I going to get this piano hinge in? I'm not sure that's completely right. What I can do is draw the line for that. I think the piano hinge needs to go in first. Yeah, I may be wrong, but maybe not. I may be right, maybe crazy. That you're looking for. It just brings up another issue. Trying to get that to screw in while I hold it up. If I do that, then how am I going to lift? Then I lose accessibility on this other piece. Well, no, because I can just slide it forward. I think that'll be all right. Now I gotta move this out of the way. No, don't hurt your boat. The boat, don't hurt your back. Materials for this project were under $100, and I wish I were running the fan because it is hot. Now my question is it harder to screw it in here first and then attach it to the plywood, or attach it to the plywood and then screw it down there? I'm gonna say plywood first. Safety glasses, and am I eyeballing this? You bet I am, because I don't think it needs to be that precise. I'm not gonna do all of them because it's not that heavy, but what is my degree of confidence that this is gonna work? 50-50. My grandfather, who over-engineered everything and was very precise and careful, would be horrified that I'm leaving blanks. Sorry, Grampy. Bring it back up. I really had to think about it when I was making this, because it is adding weight to a side that already has too much weight. This is where the port batteries are. All right, how do I want to hold this? I think I might try duct tape. Oh, fuck me. Damn it. Sorry. I screwed it onto the wrong side. This is why I didn't put them all in, because the odds of me doing it incorrectly the first time are pretty high. So dumb sometimes. Here we go again. Middle-ish. I have the air conditioner running because it's August in Southwest Florida, but I don't have the fan running so you guys can hear me when I'm talking. It's getting very hot. Don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Just wanna keep it in place while I lift it just a little bit so I can pivot it up. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna hold. Probably gonna jam it. Here is my pencil mark. All right. right. I get a bad feeling about this one. All right. Work smarter, not harder. I'm going to take these outside and screw them in outside and then fold it over and bring it back in. I may need a tetanus shot after this. It's in. Now I have two options now that it's in. One of them is to just screw it to the existing wood piece that's there and then put the struts on the wood piece. The other one is to take that wood piece out and just let it live on land and just have this as your support. But I did, and I sat on this, and there's no way. It needs this reinforcement. My next step is to screw this to this. I'm back from lunch with some more screws. Let's get this done. Ironically, I thought that this was going to be the easy part, and I'm worried about putting those struts in because I've never used gas struts before, so I'm really hoping that this was the hard part. All right. That's pretty good. Next part kind of scares me because I'm not really sure how to do it. Worst comes to worst, I still have something that I can lift the mattresses up on now, and I can just prop them up with like a stick if I have to, which is low tech, but it's workable. Here's my issue. There, and I put it there. That's as high as it'll go. I think what I need to do now is secure it through these big gigantic holes. I'm gonna have to go back on land again and find pieces for the there and right there. All right, I need to find some butts and washers, some more bits and bobs. Now we're on to the part that scares me, and that is putting the struts on. I need something that holds this up. That works. That's definitely gonna need a pilot hole. I'm so nervous, my legs are shaking. Now that's gone for good. All right, back on land and get some more.